Day 4, Problem 1. Gretchen is shrinking a digital photograph on her computer. The original photo is 4 inches by 6 inches. If she reduces the dimensions by scale factor 1/2, what will be the perimeter and area of the new image? I'm going to make a quick sketch of a rectangle, and this is to represent the original photograph. It's 4 inches wide and 6 inches tall. And Gretchen is using her computer to transform this photograph. She's going to reduce its size. And so the new photograph is going to be smaller than the original. Now, I'm not trying to draw this to scale. I just want to make a sketch of a rectangle that's smaller than the original rectangle. Okay. Now, the scale factor that she uses to reduce this is 1/2. And what that means is that we can multiply these dimensions by the number 1/2, and that will tell us how wide and how high the new photograph is. And so, for instance, 4 times 1/2 means that the width of the new photograph is 2 inches. And for the height of the photograph, we could take 6 times 1/2 and find that its height is 3 inches. And with these sizes, we can now answer the questions that we were asked. What is the perimeter and area of the new image? Let's deal with perimeter first. For any rectangle, we can find its perimeter by adding all 4 edges. And so 2 plus 3 plus 2 for the top plus 3 for the left side. These add up. 2 plus 3 is 5, 2 plus 3 is 5, and 5 plus 5 is 10 inches. The distance around the outside of this new photograph is 10 inches. And now area. For any rectangle, to find area is a matter of multiplying length times width. Right? So length times width. The length, or another word, height for this photograph is 3 inches, times the width of this is 2 inches, and 3 times 2 is 6 square inches. Now, day 4, problem 2. A cone has radius 6 millimeters and height 3 millimeters. Sketch a picture. And so we need a drawing of a cone. Well, a cone might look like this. 2 sides that come up to a point, and then I want to show that the bottom of the cone looks round. And so if I curve like this, and this is optional here, but maybe even a dashed curve around that back hidden edge, trying to create the illusion that the bottom of a cone is a circle and that it kind of wraps around. That is our picture, and we're given some measurements that we can put on there. The radius is 6 millimeters. So from the center of the circle to the edge of the cone, that distance is 6 millimeters. And the height is 3 millimeters. So from the point of the cone straight down through the middle of that cone, touching right kind of in that position, creating a 90-degree angle even, but we are told that that height is 3 millimeters, and so I can write 3 on that distance there. So here is our diagram drawn and labeled for part A, where we had to sketch a picture. Now part B, use the formula V equals 1/3 times pi times r squared times h to find its volume. How much space is within this 3-dimensional object called a cone? I'm going to start by writing that formula down. And as with other math formulas that we've used this year, to use it means to substitute numbers from our drawing in place of the various symbols in the formula. So we'd like to figure out the volume, that's the letter V, And for the symbol pi, fill in 3.14. For r, the radius, that was 6. And h, the height, that is the 3. And now multiplying all of these together will get us our answer for the variable v. Okay. Let's see, 1/3 times 3.14 times 6 to the second power times 3. It doesn't matter really in what order I do this. I want to try to make this as simple as possible, and I observe that multiplying the fraction 1/3 by the number 3 will just create 1. Sort of like the denominator of 3 canceling this 3, just creating a 1. Here's a 1. Okay? That's going to make this problem a lot faster to solve. Now, 6 to the second power is 36. And so how about I grab some scrap paper and go 3.14 times 36. 4 times 6 is 24. Carry the 2. 1 times 6 is 6. Plus 2 is 8. 3 times 6 is 18. Start the next row with 0. 3 times 4 is 12. Carry 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Plus 1 is 4. And 3 times 3 is 9. Adding together, 4 and 0 is 4. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry the 1. 8 plus 4 is 12, and 1 is 13. Carry 1, and 1, 1, and 9 is 11. There are two numbers to the right of the decimal point, and so in the answer, we put the decimal point here, 113.04. So the answer for V, 113.04. In this problem, the volume within the cone is being measured in cubic millimeters.